Last time on the stream, we actually didn't paint Lord Kroak. We painted this beautiful space marine. You can see here this guy trying to make that black metallic paint job, that scheme, black metallic. You know, he's a dark angel. And I didn't want him to be like completely black. I didn't want him to be completely gray. We're gonna still darken this a little bit. We're gonna go darker, but it still has ways to go. I don't know if we are going to work on this guy today, but we might touch him up at the end. Depends on how quickly we get to finish the bandages on Lord Kroak. So last time we also were filling in colors for this Beastman. As you can see, all the base colors are now in place for these Gore Archers, who are part of a commission for Warhammer Fantasy Army. We have a big Warhammer Fantasy community here in my country, so there's a few of the guys who have their fantasy armies still complete, and they still play from time to time. You know, they enjoy themselves playing 8th edition. I don't know if they play 9th Age or Warhammer's Army Projects, I think is the name of the other one, the alternative to Warhammer Fantasy 8th edition. I think the Warhammer Armies Project is the most popular one. I have seen some of the rules. I like what they have done with the dwarves. But yeah, we have painted this guy, and let me show you the two champions. Just base colors. I have to not wash them, I have to varnish them. I have to varnish them with gloss varnish. I'm going to try, for the first time actually, I am going to try the, it's not equivalent, but it's a technique that a lot of guys use. They do gloss varnish and then they apply a wash, so that the wash gets into the crevices a lot easier, because actually it's supposed to flow better on top of this gloss varnish surface. But I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. I have tried it with matte varnish. It's not better. So that's gonna be a first time. If that works, that's probably gonna be, depending on how good that works, it could be my next like basic tool for large units, for painting large units in general, or smaller units, just like a big group of miniatures. You know, single entities, depending on the paint job. Maybe yes, maybe not. But yeah, so we got this guy's base colors. They look so cool. I cannot wait to actually varnish these guys, get them the oil wash done, and just start, you know, working on these beautiful details that these guys are gonna have. So yeah, you can see the blood. I'm gonna make this like black obsidian, but not as bright green as one would think. Just a little bit hint of green, you know, just a little bit like really black obsidian. I want to see if I can get that look into it. I'm gonna look at pictures of actually obsidian knives and such. But yeah, so this is what we did the last time. We actually didn't get this far. I did this during the week. I can't remember what we did. We did the fur. We did a little bit of the black. I cannot remember what else we did on stream, but doesn't matter. These guys are done. They're waiting for the next step. Okay, so going back to Lord Kroak. We finished most of the paint job on the skink. I haven't touched the gold yet. I haven't had time. We finished the skin. We finished the leather. We finished the black marble here on his staff, on his the shaft of the spear. We finished the glowing eyes. We still have to do his like shoulder armor, his kind of circlet. It's kind of a circlet. It's not a helmet. It's not a tiara. It's kind of like a head guard, head ornament that he has with feathers. He has some kind of like rectangular bracelets, and a bracelet here. His kind of loincloth that he has hanging in front of his privates. But we're gonna do that after we do the gold. I'm waiting to finish the actual leather on and the teeth on Lord Kroak, so that I can start with the gold on both figures. You know, they're both part of a larger miniature. After I finish the skin, well, all the non-metallics on Lord Kroak and all the rest of the miniature, then I'm going to start, you know, engaging with the gold parts and the gems and the OSL and all that stuff. It's a slow process, but I enjoy it. It's looking great so far, I think. And I'm going to try and bring those bandages back to life. You know, we laid the base color with it, an oil wash with, was it only black? I think it was only black. For example, thinking back on it, I should have probably done the same thing that I'm gonna do with the Beastmen. Just laying down a layer of gloss varnish on Kroak, so that the oil wash that I did on him would have flowed a little bit better and just stayed in the certain crevices, and the cleanup would have been a lot easier. You know, there's a few parts here that I'm going to have to fix, but it's not going to be any big trouble. You know, it's just gonna be part of it. So yeah, let's get started. So let's shake the black brown a little bit. There we go. So we just start going back over all the bandages with the same color, but we're only going to touch the surfaces that I think are going to get the most light. So for example, here in the bandages, we're just gonna go over the color here in the top, but I'm not gonna touch the parts that are like under actually, these parts that are under didn't get much of the oil wash. Seems like it. I didn't clean this up properly. Yeah. Okay, doesn't matter. You're not gonna see that anytime soon. So there we go. We're just trying to get most of the protruding parts, you know, kind of, I wouldn't say colored out, but just going over them again to make them, I hate to use that, what did they call it? Make them pop. But yeah, it is to bring them out, you know, make them more noticeable. that shtick. Just going over it with the tip of this brush that isn't that much of a tip. There we go. I need to repaint. There are like kind of 4 tiny horns here that are hidden. I didn't notice them at first, but now seeing them protruding kind of from the bandages, I have to go over them again. We're gonna do that once we finish the bandages, actually, so that we can see what's a bandage and whatnot. You know, we're not trying to make it too tidy, because these are supposed to be like old mummies bandages, so getting a clean look is not what we're looking for. So there we go. Leaving a little bit of that black that the oil paint has kind of managed. We just let it show. We don't go over it again. Otherwise, it's for nothing. You know, it makes no sense at all to cover it up. There we go. I think that's that on this one. We're gonna do the hands now. Exact same process, just we do it with his hands right now. Exact same process. There are a few fibers here from the cotton swabs, from the Q-tips. Cotton swabs. Is there a difference between cotton swabs and Q-tips? I think cotton swabs is actually just like a cotton ball, and Q-tips is actually the Q-tip, you know, the cotton tiny ball with the kind of tiny plastic shaft, and you just plastic stick, and you just. Yeah, I think they're very two distinct, different things. Same thing, just going over it again, just showing that the same base color on top, leaving the crevices to show the oil that has gone in it. Otherwise, it's for nothing. You know, trying to make it not too clean as to give the semblance of texture. There we go. nose itches. God dang it. Oh, okay, better like that. Okay, done. So quick. Now we're not gonna use a bigger brush. Now we can only use a smaller one. Because now we're gonna go into the actual details. But first, a little coffee. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now I can drink. So good. Took me only an hour to do that. With stretching and all. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so good. So good. Okay. The next color we're gonna use is gonna be Beastie Brown. Marrón Bichos. Yeah, the translation is a little bit off. Beastie Brown, it's kind of comes from beast, bestial brown. Marrón de bestias, it should it be? But marrón de bichos, bichos is more like bucks. So it should be Buxy Brown instead of Beastie Brown. But oh well. Whatever. We're gonna take this Beastie Brown, lay a little bit of this color down in our wet palette, just a tiny drop, because we actually don't need that much. Yeah, this is the lenses my glasses make the lamps shake. That made in turn the camera shake. I'm sorry about that. But it is inevitable, just like Thanos. Thanos is inevitable. And so is my clumsiness. It is inevitable. It's kind of a lot of edge highlighting. You know, every single edge from every single strip of bandage. Plus, you know, getting kind of a texture, scratches. A little bit of that. this needs just one more layer. After this one, and the bandages are done. But you know, it needs to be properly done, you know, each and every single line, otherwise it's just for nothing. Trying to get that kind of leather texture in, and the next color that is going to be brighter that we apply, the next color that we apply is going to be just a little bit brighter, and with that we're just going to touch up a few tiny things, and you're going to see how it kind of ties everything up, and you know, it's gonna look very good. There we go. Oh, it's looking good. I like it. I'm just gonna touch it up with the next color. Like really just a few tiny lines, and this is looking good. From afar, it looks fucking incredible. Really like it. Really digging it. Look. The leather. Yeah, it's looking good. Once the whole front is done, it's gonna look so great. But we're gonna finish the torso first, then we're gonna do the legs. And yeah, we're gonna be almost done. Seems like it's going to be a quick stream today, people. Yeah. See? It takes time, but the end result is just very sharp, very nice, and it just ties everything together, you know. I love it. Okay, this is the complicated part. I thought the rest was complicated, but getting into kind of the bandages right here, right into this zone that you cannot see at all, right there, right this is difficult to get to. Cool. It's done. It's duckity done. So now the last color of these bandages, and we're gonna be finished, guys. The last freaking color. Okay, we're back. Is the camera okay? Yeah, no, this time it didn't mess up. Cheers. Just staring at nothing. It's freaking great. So, that coffee's getting bitter. So we're gonna use the last color to finish the bandages. What do you guys think? Let's do the freaking bandages now. Where are you? Where are you? What's the color? No, I'm not gonna use that color. I'm gonna use this one. We're gonna use khaki. So what we've done is... Did we use desert yellow? No, we didn't use desert yellow. Fuck desert yellow. Should I use desert yellow instead of khaki? Should I? Yeah, I think I'm gonna use desert yellow. So we started with German black brown. Then we did beastie brown, and now we're gonna use desert yellow. We're gonna see if I'm like swinging way out, or yeah, we'll see. I can fix it if I mess it up, so we'll see how it goes. Although I hate the consistency of this desert yellow. But oh well. For those of you just jumping in, my name is Peluca. And I paint, hence the name Peluca Paints. Today, we are painting Lord Kroak. Actually, just the kind of leathery bandages that Lord Kroak is, has on. Oh, I have to do the tiny horns, and we have to do the teeth of Lord Kroak, and after that he's gonna be completely finished just to do the gold. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be... I need to fix a tiny few things here and there, but other than that, I think he's gonna look cool, pretty cool. Yeah, so... Okay, let's see if the desert yellow messes it up or finishes it. We're gonna shake this well. I hate the consistency of this paint. It's kind of chalky. You know, it doesn't flow very well. But, you know, it is what we have, and we have to, you know, work with what we've got. So, let's take a tiny drop because we're gonna use almost nothing. Just gonna go over it very lightly in just a few spots. So we'll see what happens. I want something not too shiny, not too flashy, not to contrast too much, you know, because I want the concentration, the focus of this piece to be in the mask and the gold that he's gonna be wearing. So we'll see. So where can we start so that we can see like a fast result of what we're attempting? So I think over here in the legs is a fine place. There you go. It's done. It's stickity done. Now we can apply gold. I love gold. The taste of it, the texture. So, before we go, should I apply the gold just to see how it looks? Just go. Oh no, I have to do the teeth and the horns in the back. See, there's a few horns here. A little bit. This one I can see a little bit. This one I can see, and this one I can see. So we're gonna go with, what was it, black? What was the color that I used for that? Was it dark Prussian? Or was it night blue? I think it was night blue. Was it night blue what I used? Shit, I don't remember. What should I do now that I don't remember? Because it's kind of bluish. Well, we'll see. Oh, I just put it right on top of the medium. Damn, I don't know when to start screwing it up, don't I? There we go. that's a lot. What colors did I use for this? I'm definitely using Prussian blue, dark Prussian blue, but all those tones. Yeah, I definitely use this. But then, where did I go? Did I use? Oh, I used astronomical gray, I think. Or was that for? I think it was for both. For both, astronomical gray. Oh, it's clocked. Because I don't use it that often, it clocks. That's what happens. Okay, this was really clogged. Yeah, there you go, see? All that just came out of there. That's like really clogged. There we go. Come on, come out. There you go, that's the rest. And the last bit. Okay, cool. Nothing more. Nothing else there. Clogging the tip of the dropper bottle. I'm gonna shake it one more time. And now let's just... There we go. There it is. Okay, cool. Okay, let's do a little bit of wolf grain. It's a tiny bit. There we go. Nothing too much. Okay, I think that's okay. More than okay. Let's see if there are any pieces here that I need to fix. Let's make the teeth then. How should I make the teeth? Just gray. Let's make them plain gray. We're gonna use a little bit of neutral gray. No paint. No, okay. Tiny bit of neutral gray for the teeth. We're gonna go probably with wolf gray on top of it and then with pure white, just to make them stand out. Okay, I'm gonna need my glasses for this teeth work. Like I'm a freaking dentist. Okay, let's look at this. Okay. Teeth finished. Whee! Yeah, teeth finished. You know, the tiny horns in the back are finished. Yeah, now it's just the gold. Now it's just the gold. So next time, that is what we're gonna be doing. Working gold and gems. As much as I think on Lord Kroak as in the skink. Oh, this is great. Such a huge step. So there it is, finished. Leather straps finished. Skin finished. Bone finished. Those tiny kind of horns protruding from the back, those are finished. The teeth completely finished. It took like 2 minutes, but it's finished. So, good. What else? Nothing. It's done. I'm ready for the next step. I don't want to get too much into the gold right now because I want to do that patiently, but I kinda don't want to end the stream just yet. So I think I will apply a little bit of gold. I just want to see how it looks, how the gold either makes it pop, you know, makes keeps the focus on the miniature, just kind of. It's been so much time since I have started this that I really. Oh, holy shit! I just Just hit myself with the table. That I really just want to see how it looks. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's get our metal color gold. There we go. Gold on Kroak finished. God dang it. There we go. Look at that beautiful gold boy with all that bling. Looks like Mr. T a little bit. Gonna make him a mohawk. Look at that. The gold looks very sick, dude. Very, very sick. So great. So great. Oh, I gotta take pictures of this later. So that is done. Oh, I think I can do one more thing though. Well, wait, let's leave Lord Kroak here. No, I think I'm gonna wait. Can you see this? Yeah, this is gonna look cool. So here we go to the credits.